football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Spartans will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Oregon's offense will get the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Parking the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Hits it with a stiff arm. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. He'll do it himself. Turning. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So San Jose State's offense will take the field for the first time. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and your sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck. Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts, and I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on third down. The Spartans line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running to the left. Still running at the 40. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Across the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Ducks are on the move. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Now the toss. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Let's it fly. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give out of the gun. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Spartans moving quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his man. It's Wood. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the ground game. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third down play from the gun. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one is perfect. That gets them back to within 10. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Gives it on the option. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll try the run. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found. At the 18. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch near the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Power football with the run. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. 1st and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. There, got enough space. Touchdown, Ducks! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Oregon! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
On the double.
To the air on first down. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in at the 40. For a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the tailback. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Second down coming up. The inside handoff. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And that's a great sign for this offense, because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. He hurls one deep down the left side. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for a... Two quarters there in Eugene.
The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. By the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
The Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The play action fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
And the Spartans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Working that left side now. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to take a shot on second and short. Finds a man on the right. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Backed up now, here's second and long. Quick completion to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
He'll do it himself. Nice move to pick up yardage.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. You'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, get more of a plus yardage on this play. Nice job by the defense.
That's a fumble. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, San Jose State.
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
34, San Jose State.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, leads it with the back. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Ducks are marching down the field. Rides the back on the option to give. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game. Start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets away from one, finds some space. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Looking down the middle. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box.
Unleashes one deep. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. Breaks into the open. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Ducks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done. And he
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said this team is bad. Now they won